The Intermediate Guide to Microsoft Access 2013. Forms and Subforms. Another Computer Mama Guide. An Access database is supposed to represent real life, and in real life, one customer walks out with many products. In our little Access database, one customer has many movies. How do you represent that? Microsoft Access uses forms and subforms to show the relationship of one to many. A subform is a form. It is usually a datasheet or list view that is linked to the parent form. The parent form asks the question, the subform provides the answers. This database design will be taught in 2 lessons. In the first lesson, we'll create 2 new forms, a movie search form and a movie search subform. Each form will have a new record source. So what's the plan? There are 2 different views that will be used in these new forms, single form and datasheet. Parent form will be single form. The subform will be datasheet. It'll look like a spreadsheet. We also need to create a record source for each one of these forms. For the parent form, we'll create a new table, Table Movie Search, to hold the search criteria. The record source for the subform will be a query that answers a question. The objectives for this lesson are to create a query as the record source for a subform. We'll apply quick styles to the controls in the subform and conditional formatting. Then we'll also create a form that has a bound control, a combo box. There are some sample files you can download if you wish. The ribbons that we're going to focus on are Create and Form Tools Datasheet ribbon. So, if you are ready, please start the program Microsoft Access and open that sample database. Hello, Access. Let's look at the data. Our database has 3 tables. Double-click Table Customers. There are 6 customers. Double-click Table Movies. There are 401 movies. Double-click Table Ratings. These are the movie ratings. There are 2 forms, Customers and Movies. Close, 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 close. A database is only as good as the data. Let's review the data. Double-click Table Movies. Now, select the column for rating and sort A to Z, ascending. What do you see? There are many records that have no rating and no genre. The data is missing. We want to design our form so that the user can enter the data easy. No missing data. Okay, close the table and let's get started. The subform will be a list of the movies. It will look like a datasheet. The record source for this new subform will be a select query that uses Table Movies. Try it. Create a query. The ribbon that I want is Create. Go to Create, Queries, Query Design. You will be prompted by the Show table to select a table. Click on Table Movies, click on Add, and keep going. Table Movies should be at the top of our QBE grid. Please add the following. Double-click Movie ID. Double-click Movie, Rating, and Genre. Do this now. Save the query. Go to File, Save. And when you are prompted, enter the name, Movie Search SQ. Keep going. Run the query to see if it works. Go to Query Tools, Design, Results, and click on Run. What do you see? Okay, the query works. Now let's build a form with it. Close the query. Keep going. The query we just created, Movie Search SQ, is still selected. The ribbon that I want is Create. Go to Create, Forms, More Forms. Click on Datasheet. Hello, Movie Subform. A new datasheet should open. What else do you see? The form tools now include Datasheet. The Datasheet ribbon includes views, themes, tools, formatting. This could be fun. Keep going. Go to Form Tools, Datasheet, Formatting. Click on Alternate Row Color. Select a color. This one is white, background 1, darker 15%. What do you see? Every other row should be filled with the color you selected. Formatting the rows with an alternative color makes them easier to read. Keep going. Conditional formatting formats the color depending on the rules that you set up. We've seen this before in Microsoft Excel. Select the column for rating. Go to Form Tools, Datasheet, Formatting. Click on Conditional Formatting. The Conditional Formatting Rule Manager should open. The rating column is selected. Click on New Rule. Where the field value is equal to, type G. Click on the option for the font color and choose green. You should see a preview. Do it again. Add a rule for the PG rating. Click on New Rule. Where the field value is equal to, type PG. Format the color as orange. Do it again. Add a rule for the R rating. Click on New Rule. Where the field value is equal to R, format the color red. There should be 3 rules now in our Rule Manager. Click OK. So, what do you see? The data has been formatted with our rules. Green for G, orange for PG, R for red. What else do you see? The values for PG-13, PG-14, and PG-15 were not formatted with the conditional formatting rule. They still have the default theme color, black. Do this now. Save the subform. Go to File, Save. When you are prompted, enter the form name. Movie Search Subform. Notice there aren't any spaces. Click OK and close the subform. OK, we're halfway done. Now we need to create a record source for the movie search form, top part of the form. This record source will be a table. The ribbon that I want is Create. Go to Create, Tables, Table Design. Enter the following, please. Movie Search ID. The data type is auto number. Next row. Rating. The data type is short text. Third row. Genre. The data type is short text. Do this too. Create a primary key. Select the Movie Search ID field. Go to Table Tools, Design Tools. Click on Primary Key. What do you see? The Movie Search ID field has a symbol for the key. In the field properties, the values are indexed, yes, so there won't be any duplicates. Keep going. Save the table. Go to File, Save. When you are prompted, type Table Movie Search. There are no spaces. Click OK. This little table will be the record source for the master form, the top part of the movie search form. The purpose of Table Movie Search is to hold the rating value that the user selects from the combo box. OK, close Table Movie Search. OK, create the movie search form. Go to Create, Forms, Form Design. If you look at the properties sheet for this form, you will see that there is no record source. This is called Unbound. Click on the row for the record source. When you click on the down arrow, you can select Table Movie Search. This form is now bound to Table Movie Search. Forms have headers, footers, and detail. The header is used to confirm that your user has landed on the right form or page. Try it. Go to Form Design Tools, Design, Header, Footer. Click on the button for Title. What do you see? A new header will be placed at the top of this form. There should be a label in the header. Go ahead, edit the label. Search the movies. Keep going. Controls can be bound or unbound as well. We're going to use the wizard to create a bound control, a combo box. Try it. The form is still open in the Design view. The Properties sheet is open. Go to Form Design Tools, Design, Controls. Click on Combo Box. Now, click anywhere in the Details section of the form. The Combo Box wizard should open. This combo box will get the values from a table or query. Next, select a record source, Table Rating. Next, select the fields. I would like to have both fields, Rating ID, that's a number, and Rating, that's text. Next, sort the fields. You can select Rating to sort it ascending. Go next. This step of the wizard is working with the columns. There is a check mark to hide the first column with the primary key. Uncheck that. You should see two columns, Rating ID and Rating. Click Next. The last two steps of the Combo Box wizard ask you to select a field and then save that field in a table. Please select Rating. Click Next. Now store the rating field data. Select Rating. Rating matches with Rating. Click Next. Let's finish our walk through the wizard. Enter the label, Rating, and click Finish. What do you see? There should be a new combo box on this form. One more step. The Rating combo box control has two columns. The first column is the Rating ID, and the second is the Rating. You can edit the column width of the first column to be 0 so that it is hidden. Try it. Edit the combo box properties. Look for the column widths. There are two column widths. It is separated by a semicolon. Go ahead and edit the first one to be 0 inches, comma, and the second one can be 1 inch. So does it work? You need to change the view of this form so you can test it. Go to Form Design Tools, Design, Views, and click on Form View. There are two parts to testing a combo box. The first is, can you click on the down arrow and see your data? The second is, can you select something from the list? Did it work? Do this now. Save the form. Go to File, Save. When you are prompted, enter the form name, Movie Search. So far, so good. The objectives for this lesson was to create a record source for the subform, Movie Search SQ. Create a movie search subform that displays the movie as a datasheet. And we were totally cool because we made the rating column conditionally formatted. We also created a movie search form that uses a combo box to look up the rating. In the next lesson, we'll link the form to the subform together. So grab a cookie, you've earned it, and come back in a minute so we can finish up this form. This is the Computer Mama, and thank you for coming.